They don't fail because they're untalented. They don't fail because they're unlucky. They don't fail because the world is against them. They fail because they stop. They start strong. They feel motivated. They feel unstoppable. And then they disappear. Let me ask you something. How many times have you promised yourself, this time I won't quit? How many Mondays have you said, new week, new me? How many times have you felt fired up at night and weak in the morning? The graveyard of dreams is not filled with people who were incapable. It's filled with people who were inconsistent. Talent will get you noticed. Motivation will get you started. But consistency is what builds empires. Look at the greatest achievers in history. Not the lucky ones, the disciplined ones. Michael Jordan didn't become a legend because he had one great game. Cristiano Ronaldo didn't dominate football because he trained hard for one season. Dwayne Johnson didn't build his empire by working hard for 1 year. They showed up again and again and again when no one was watching, when no one was clapping, when no one cared. Consistency is not sexy. It's boring. It's repetitive. It's silent. But it wins. The problem with motivation. Most people are addicted to motivation. They watch videos. They feel powerful. They feel ready to conquer the world. But motivation is a feeling. And feelings change. Consistency is a decision. You don't wake up every day feeling like working. You don't wake up every day feeling disciplined. You don't wake up every day feeling strong. But winners don't ask how they feel. They ask what must be done today. And they do it, even when it's inconvenient, even when it's uncomfortable, even when it's boring. Because consistency doesn't care about your mood. Why most people break. People don't quit because the goal is too big. They quit because the process is too repetitive. Going to the gym once is easy. Going for 30 days is hard. Going for 2 years, that's rare. Posting one video is easy. Posting for a month is tough. Posting for a year, that's where creators separate themselves. Success is not built in intensity, it's built in repetition. A small action done daily beats a massive action done once. Read that again. A small action done daily beats a massive action done once. You don't need to go extreme. You need to go consistent. The compound effect. Think about this. If you improve just 1% every day, in a year you won't be 365% better. You'll be unrecognizable. That's the power of compound growth. One workout won't change your body. One study session won't change your career. One video won't grow your channel, but 300 workouts will. 300 study sessions will. 300 videos will. Consistency turns average effort into extraordinary results. Discipline over emotion. Let's be honest. You won't always feel confident. You won't always feel strong. You won't always feel inspired. But discipline says, do it anyway. Discipline is doing what needs to be done. Even when you don't feel like doing it. The moment you stop negotiating with your feelings, you become dangerous. Because now you move regardless of emotion. And once you master that, you can't be stopped. Build identity, not just habits. Most people focus on goals. I want to lose weight. I want to earn money. I want to grow online. But goals are temporary. Identity is permanent. Instead of saying, I want to work out, say, I am someone who never misses workouts. Instead of saying, I want to be successful, say, I am someone who shows up every day. Consistency becomes easier when it's who you are, not what you try to do. When you see yourself as disciplined, you act disciplined. When you see yourself as unstoppable, you move unstoppable. Your identity controls your behavior. Change your identity. Consistency follows. The silent advantage. Here's what nobody tells you. Consistency is a secret weapon. Because most people don't have it. Most people start. Few continue. Most people talk. Few execute. Most people quit at the first obstacle. If you simply refuse to stop, you are already ahead of 90% of people. Not because you're smarter. Not because you're richer. Not because you're more talented. But because you stayed. And staying power is rare. Fall in love with the process. Stop obsessing over results. Results are slow. The process is daily. If you only work when you see progress, you will quit before progress appears. Instead, fall in love with the early mornings, the late nights, the repetition, the grind. Make the process your reward. Because if you enjoy the journey, you will never stop walking when you feel like quitting. There will be days when you're tired, you're doubting yourself, you feel behind, you feel invisible. Those are the days that matter most. Anyone can show up on a good day. Champions show up on bad days. On the days you want to quit, do something small. Even if it's 10 minutes, even if it's one task, even if it's tiny. Never break the chain. Small consistency beats zero effort. The rule of no 0 days. Make this your rule.
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.